One thing about MOEs, they will give you some dang chips, boy. Why am I shaking? What's up, guys? We have MOEs today. I am so excited. I crave this all the time since I've had it because where I'm from, they don't have it there. Let's dig right in. This is a, oh no, I forgot the name of it. The Home Wrecker Bowl with adobo chicken and pretty much everything in it. I think I need a plate. Their queso could be spicy, like way spicier, but it's good. I burned the top of my mouth the other day making a TikTok, like so bad. And so this might be a struggle to eat chips. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Wow. It's so good. There's not a Chipotle here, sadly. But this like fills the void for me. They're not the same flavors at all though, but oh, so good. Oh no. Come on. Did I just spill it? It's so creamy, you guys. It's so good. Put some on my bowl. I always regret not asking them to put the lettuce on the side because like you can't warm up your bowl for leftovers if there's lettuce in it. Like warm lettuce. So I want to talk, but this is so good. All right, should we, excuse me, bite this stack? There's steak in this. You can't really see anything yet. I kept it pretty simple. No lettuce in it, no guac in case I don't finish it all today. Rice, beans, steak jalapenos, corn pico and regular pico. Queso, cilantro, sour cream, Southwest Ranch. Really good. want to dip it. Ooh. Mm-hmm. I'm obsessed with tapatio. Put some of that on there. So you guys, I didn't know if I was gonna say this out loud yet until I was happy with it and finished with it, but as I was driving home in the car, I just had a lot of thoughts, so maybe let's talk about it. I'm writing a children's book. That I'm trying to illustrate myself and self-publish. It's about, I mean, you guys have seen my hair. It's about natural hair. And how it's amazing. I had a blog that didn't last, like a couple years ago. And because it wasn't really getting any traction, I was paying like $20 a month for it. I just let it expire. But I was talking about natural hair, and in my experience, most people, well, I can't speak for the men, but most women I know that have curly hair like me, or just looser curls or tighter curls, have had the same experiences in their lifetime and feelings about their hair growing up. I'm black and white, and I am adopted. I was adopted when I was a baby, like a month old. So like the family I have is all I've ever known, and I love them, and my childhood was good. And you know, for the most part, it was good. I think everyone has struggles in their childhood. There was nothing like super extreme that was traumatizing or bad or whatever. So I grew up in an all-white family, in an all-white community. I went to an all-white school. Like, I can't really remember anybody else that was of a different race. The church that I was adopted into, all white. Like, my world growing up was that, and like I never saw anybody that looked like me. Oh. All of my friends were white, and they all had like long and straight hair, and so did my mom, and so did my sisters and my cousins, you know what I mean? And so I really, even now, and I think a lot of biracial people will speak to this, that like I really have had an identity crisis growing up. And I've heard some people think that it's ridiculous. But it's a real thing. Like, the statement that I feel too white for the Black community, but people in the white community consider me Black, it's like, okay, so where do I fit? Right? And then my hair played a big part in that because I was the only one that had the big, curly, unmanageable hair. And so obviously as a child, I wanted to look like everybody else. I wanted to look like my mom, and I mean, my mom is a white woman with like tanner skin. Like, people think we look alike, but in terms of like hair and things like that, everyone I was around had the beautiful, long, straight hair that I wanted. And I struggled with that for a long time. And then at 15, I begged my mom to let me perm my hair straight. And she had said no for a long time. And I just kept asking, please, please, please. Finally, she gave in. And she took me to a salon where they specialized in white people hair. And a white woman permed my hair straight. At this time, I knew nothing about my own hair because nobody ever taught me. And that lady permed my hair twice in one sitting because the first time it wasn't pinned straight. Because look at my hair. So, I don't know. As soon as my mom paid like $600 for that, by the way. And she was a single mom that didn't get child support. Like, my dad did not help her out financially at all. In fact, she helped him out financially and took care of 5 of us. So I don't know how she did, but she paid like, I think it was $600 even more dollars for me to get my hair straight. I walked out of the salon and I could drive at this point, and I drove myself home and I was bawling, crying because I thought it looked horrible, which it did. It looked so bad. I lost so much length because it pretty much burned off. It was so flat to my head. I'm used to like voluminous big hair, you know? And it was like just flat to my face. I thought I looked so ugly. And so for like 5 or 6 years after that, I continued to straighten my hair every day, because I also played sports and I would sweat. So then when you have hair like this and you get a perm to perm your hair straight, it's never completely straight. It's also frizzy and poofy. Like, it's not straight. It's not white girl straight, you know? And so I would like go to practice. I would sweat. I would come home, shower, and literally straighten my hair again. So when I woke up in the morning before school, I would straighten it. I would get home from practice and straighten it again. So I would be straightening it multiple times in a day and every day. There was a point where I had bangs because it just broke off that way. And the start of the bang was like literally this short. It was like, it was rough. So I was in college by the time I was like kind of over the straight hair thing, and I was like, okay, I was finally seeing people at this point like embracing and loving their natural hair, because through all this time, like, curly hair, although people all the time told me they loved it and it was beautiful and they wish they could have it, like, it wasn't what was popular. Like, I didn't see a lot of people on TV or in music with my hair, right? So in college, I finally was like YouTubing how to do my hair, and there was a lot of girls my age that had gone natural and were like showing us on YouTube how to do natural hairstyles and stuff. So by, I think, like 21 years old, my last year of college, I decided to finally stop straightening it. Ow. Oh my. And this is where we're at now. And like, gosh, my hair does not grow fast at all. And I also still am not like a pro at knowing how to take care of it. Like, I'm sure I could do a lot of things way better, and maybe that would help with the hair growth, but yeah. It can be hard to take care of. I don't always love it. But this is way better than what it was in 2010 until 2016. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. This children's book is just going to talk about naturally curly hair and how it's beautiful, in hopes to make little girls and boys feel good about themselves and not try to change their appearance based on what they see and beauty standards. But let me tell you, I'm not an artist. Like, I'm not someone that knows how to draw well. And I'm doing it all by hand with pencil and colored pencils and markers. And oh my gosh, so I finished a rough draft, and it's just not what I want it to be. Like, that's not something I could put out there. It's okay because it's a children's book. I don't think it has to be this immaculate thing, but it's not like I want it to be. I want to put out something that I'm proud of in hopes to sell it, you know what I mean? But also, I want the kids to be engaged in it. I want them to like it. I want them to think the characters in it are pretty and whatever. So it's taking me a lot of time. I try to do a page, half a page or a page every day lately, because I do want to get it out there by the beginning of next year, hopefully. I was so grateful. I found this girl on TikTok who presented her children's book to TikTok before it was like, it was just on paper. Like, she told the story on paper and everyone told her to sell it, and she finally self-published hers. And I don't know the process at all of like self-publishing, and I knew that's what I wanted to do. And I was so grateful that she told me where she did hers at, and so I'm probably gonna go the route that she did. It seems like the best way. So yeah, stay tuned for that, you guys. I am really excited about it. I really hope it works out. Hiring an illustrator is thousands of dollars. Depending on who and what and how many pages, it can range from like $2,000 to $8,000 or something like that. I don't have that money right now. If it turns out that I don't like how my drawings and things turn out, and I think it's worth the investment to hire somebody to do it, I might have to take that risk, but we will see. I feel like I was just rambling. I literally don't even know what I just said. Hopefully it makes sense, but I think I'm gonna call it quits, you guys. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a good weekend, and I will see you guys next time.